So I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to cut it off for a sec. But yeah, I showed you guys what I got at the Criterion sale. I'll just run through those real quickly again. I got Ghost World, Punch Drunk Love, Dazed and Confused, and The Silence of the Lambs. So that's what I got at the Barnes & Noble sale. Now I'll show you what I got at the half-price bookstores. So the first one that I went to, let me get these real quick. I'm trying to remember where it was. Okay, I had to sort them out on the ones I went to. So the first one I went to is the stuff I got the most things from. The first thing that I got, this is the only Blu-ray, well, besides the Criterion ones, this is the only regular Blu-ray that I got. I got the 4 Criterion Blu-rays at Barnes & Noble, but this is the only non-Criterion Blu-ray that I got. And this was only $5.99. I think it was either $5.99 or $4.99. And I will admit, this is a movie that I actually have not seen, shockingly. Because it's a John Hughes movie, and I love John Hughes. I'll just show you what it is. This is the Blu-ray DVD Digital HD 30th Anniversary Edition of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin and the late John Candy. Yeah, I've never seen this movie, shockingly. I don't know why I haven't, but I'm planning on watching it this year around Thanksgiving, because it is a Thanksgiving movie, and there's not that many of those out there, except for maybe Home for the Holidays. But yeah, I'm hoping this is really good. I've heard this is one of the funniest movies ever. And it's also John Hughes, who did The Breakfast Club, 16 Candles. He wrote the Home Alone movies, a whole bunch of stuff. Speaking of John Hughes, I forgot to mention that the other Criterion Collection Blu-ray that I was looking for that they were out of stock of was The Breakfast Club. They didn't have it. They had the DVD version of it, but they didn't have the Blu-ray. So I'll have to order that sometime this week. But anyways, so yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I'm looking forward to checking this one out whenever Thanksgiving rolls around, because it is a movie that a lot of people love. And the second thing that I got, I was actually rewatching some episodes of this show on Netflix recently. And I decided to just get the season of it, because you never know when stuff is going to be on Netflix. Still, it could go off next month or so. And this was only $8. This was the first season of this franchise, I guess, the first incarnation. This is the complete first season of, and I'm going to probably get some Snickers for this, Total Drama Island. This was a show that I grew up with. It's aired on Cartoon Network when I was about 10 or 11. I don't know why it aired on Cartoon Network, because it's not a very kid-friendly show. It's more of like it's not like super adult, but it is rated TV PG. It's more of like a show, kind of like the show 16, which is actually the same company that made this show. It's more for older, tweens and teens, but yeah, I like this show. I like it. It's fun. I think it's funny. I think it's a good spoof of survival shows, and this is funny. This is the best season of the show, because they did Total Drama Action, which is about them making movies, which was not all that great, and then they did another version of this when it was back at the island with a different group of people, which was not that good. But yeah, it's 4 discs, all 27 episodes, including the reunion special. So yeah, I like this show. I think it's funny, and I think it's worth checking out, if you ask me. And this one this was only $2, and I got this because it sounded like it would be a funny movie. I mean, even if it's not, I only paid $2 for it. But this is Detroit Rock City, all about these guys that basically decided to go travel to Detroit and see a Kiss concert in 1978. So yeah, it sounds like it'd be a fun time. It's Edward Furlong, Giuseppe Andrews, fun cast. Yeah, just decided to check it out, see if it's any good. And then the next one that I got, this was brand new factory sealed for like $5.99. This is a show that I do like, and I'm trying to get into it again, because I watch a lot of it on reruns, like when it's on TBS. It's still going on. It's been going on for like 10 or 11 years, which I probably gave away what it is. But this is the complete first season, factory sealed, of The Big Bang Theory. This is a really funny show. I really do like this show. Even though I first when I watched it, I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but it's it's really funny. It really is funny. Sheldon's hilarious. You know, Leonard, Penny, Raj, Howard. I'm not a huge fan of Amy or Bernadette, but you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, this is a really funny show. I like it, even though it's been on forever, it seems. I think it's fun, and it's a show I like to watch in the evenings just to chill down and relax. And then the last one that I got at this half-price bookstore, this was also only $2, just like Detroit Rock City. This is the DVD, and this is actually kind of a hard-to-find Disney direct-to-video movie. Excuse me for that. At least I think it is, because I don't really see it that often. And that is the DVD of Stitch the movie. This is not something that I see very often. I see Lilo and Stitch a lot. I never see Stitch very often. This is basically just a pilot, an hour-long pilot for Lilo and Stitch the series, which another show I grew up on. I remember seeing Lilo and Stitch in theaters back in 2002. 16 years ago. Gosh, makes me feel old. But yeah, this is it's pretty good for an hour-long pilot of a show. It's pretty good. It could have been a lot worse. But you know, I think it's pretty good. Nowhere near as good as Lilo and Stitch by any means, but it's still good. Lilo and Stitch is a fantastic Disney movie. And then last three things that I got at the last, this is at the last half price books, the last things that I got. The first two that I got, because I thought about getting a couple more seasons of The Big Bang Theory, but they were a little bit too pricey for me. So I decided to wait and go to the next one to see if they had any. And sure enough, I found season 2. And this is still factory sealed, also for $6. Season 3. So I've got the first 3 seasons of The Big Bang Theory. This is seasons 2 and 3. But I've got the first 3 seasons. Again, it's a show that I dig. I like it. I think it's funny. I know some people don't like it, but I like it. And then the last one that I got, this is a movie that I don't think I've seen all the way through. I remember I've seen clips of it, like in school, on TV. This is a show they showed a lot. This movie they showed a lot in school. And I do remember liking the parts of it when I was younger, but I just never watched it all the way through, although I'm going to now that I have the DVD. And this was also a $2 movie. This is the widescreen version of the Denzel Washington movie, Remember the Titans. Like I said, I haven't seen this movie all the way through, although I've seen clips of it. And from the clips I've seen, I do like it. And, I mean, Denzel Washington, he's one of the best actors on the face of the planet. I mean, the dude's awesome. I mean, everything about him, he's just cool. Like, you know, when he does movies like this, The Equalizer, which is a great action movie. And of course, a bunch of other stuff he's done, like Training Day. He's just Man on Fire. That's one of my favorites of his. But this is just, I need to rewatch this one again because I love me some Denzel. He's one of my favorite actors. But anyways, so yeah, David, looking forward to watching this one all the way through for the first time. So that's everything that I picked up when I was out of town. I'll just go through a recap again. Remember the Titans? Sorry. Big Bang Theory seasons 1, 2, and 3. Stitch the movie. Season 1 of Big Bang Theory. Detroit Rock City. Total Drama Island season 1. And Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So that's everything that I picked up. Hope everybody's had a good day, a good week. And yeah, I'll check y'all later.